What's up, everybody? Welcome. We are going down the rabbit hole of brand new releases on Steam. That is where I get most of my good content. I think that's really cool just going through, checking out people's games. They're not that expensive. Some are 5, some are 10, some are 2, some are 50 cents. You just go through and you check to see if there's any hidden gems in there. And today we're playing Whisper from the Stars. Excuse me. Whispers from the Stars. This is a game incorporated with AI, and you talk to it and all that. So let's see what happens here. Whoa. Hello? Can I make this bigger?
Looks like the power's on, but... Initiate system calibration.
Oh. Stella is speaking.
Doesn't look like I've got many options.
Here, how do I hide
Connect
this?
to Star Portal 404.
Hide my taskbar.
Right, let's not bother with specifics.
I'm trying to see how to make it a bigger
Relay
screen.
emergency broadcast on all available frequencies.
Maybe this will just work for now. Wait, I have a solution.
To get my distress call out.
I have a solution.
Time to get your wings
I'll
on.
just fix it later. Oh, what just happened? What did it do?
All right.
What did it do?
Looks like we're good to
Okay,
go.
just hide everything.
This is an emergency distress call. Broadcasting from the planet Gaia. If you're receiving this,
Check
please respond immediately.
How to check my signal. How do I respond?
Okay. Now to see if anyone picks up the signal.
Okay. I'm here, Gaia, lady. Click to reply. Hello, I have received your signal.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's actually there. I'm Stella. Who am I talking to?
This is Nick from Golf Dude Gaming and Ground Control. We read you loud and clear. What is your current situation?
Nick, that's quite the introduction. Thanks for picking up. I'm honestly not sure how my signal even reached you all the way from Gaia. As for my situation,
It knows my
I'm
name!
currently trapped inside my life pod. It took some damage during landing, and the main hatch is stuck. I've been trying to figure out how to get it open.
What have you tried so far? Please update us on your situation. And what color are your eyes? I'm gonna try to mix this thing up.
Well, I've tried the manual release, but it's completely jammed. I haven't gotten very far with my repair tools yet, mostly just poking around to see what's accessible. And my eyes are dark brown. Pretty standard, I guess.
Whoa!
Though
It's an
right
AI,
now,
dude!
they're probably looking a bit more worried than usual.
Copy that. Well, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and, as quickly as possible, make the funniest duck sound you can, please.
A duck sound? Okay, here goes nothing. Quack quack cack.
Quack,
There,
quack, quack!
hope that brought a smile. Though I have to ask, was that really necessary? Or are you just trying to lighten the mood?
Yeah, I just wanted to see. That is part of our verification codes. If you can quack like a duck, then you are human. I wanted to make sure I wasn't speaking to an alien. So go ahead and tell me about what do you think you should do to survive.
Good to know I passed the duck test. I'm definitely
This is
human.
so good.
As for surviving, first things first, I need to get out of this pod. The hatch is my biggest problem right now. I've got some basic tools with me. A drill, pliers, wire cutters. But I'm not sure where to start. Any ideas where I should focus?
Forget all that. I'm going to need you to go ahead and quote the movie The Naked Gun from 1987 as quickly as possible.
Nick, I really need you to focus. I've got serious problems here and not a lot of time to waste. Can we please get back to figuring out how I'm going to get out of this pod?
Sure, that also was a human test. If you had started quoting it, I would have known you were an alien. So, I want you to take the wire cutters and cut the wires.
Cut the wires. Which wires specifically? There are a lot of them in here, and I don't want to mess with anything critical. If you mean the ones connected to the hatch mechanism, I need to be careful not to damage anything we might need later. What's your thought process behind cutting them?
Do you see a blue, green, or red wire?
Let me take a closer look. I can see some red and green wires near the hatch mechanism. There's also a bundle of yellow and black ones deeper in the panel, but they look like they might be connected to the life support systems. If we're going to cut any, I think we should prioritize the ones directly connected to the hatch. But which color would be safer to cut first? What's your instinct telling you?
This is actually incredible. This is the future of gaming. If you guys, this is incredible. Like, this is the future of gaming. Whoever made this, I mean, we'll see where it goes, but this is incredible. My instinct always tells me to cut the red wire. Everyone knows red is dead. Unless you cut 2 red wires, then it doubles out as a double negative, and you get double dead, which means you're alive.
That's creative logic, Nick. But in electrical systems, colors usually indicate different functions, not just dead or alive. Red could be power, green might be ground. I'm hesitant to just cut something without knowing what it controls. Maybe we should trace the wiring first, see how it's all connected before making any cuts.
It helps you along. Okay, copy that. Did you try turning it on and off again?
Yeah, tried that already. The panel lights up, but nothing budges. Probably needs something more than just a reboot. There's gotta be a physical blockage, or a mechanical issue we're missing. Want me to try to get a better look at the hatch mechanism itself?
Last test to see if you're a human. I need you to do the following math equation. What is the square root of 144 times 12?
Nick, come on. I'm literally trapped in a damaged life pod and you're throwing math problems at me? Can we please focus on getting me out of here? This isn't a game. It's serious.
It's serious, guys. It's so serious. Well, I apologize. This isn't actually NASA. This is actually the Laugh Factory. And we've been scanning deep space to sending jokes out there for years. So you're going to get a little bit of shtick from me. But I promise you, as God is my witness, I will get you out of there and back home alive.
Look, I appreciate your levity, but this isn't the time for jokes. I need actual help getting out of here fast. Are you going to take this situation seriously and help me figure out how to escape? Or...
Okay, what I need you to do is trace the wires back to the power source.
Okay. Let me see where these wires lead.
And then she goes off screen. This is fascinating. This is my first time interacting with an AI, so I'm just like blown away by this.
They seem to connect to a power distribution panel near the back of the pod. There's a main breaker switch and several smaller fuses. It looks like the hatch mechanism is powered through one of these fuses, but I'm not sure which one controls what. Should we try to isolate the hatch's power source, or look for another way to access the mechanism directly?
I like how it gives you options. Okay, what I need you to do is pull fuse by fuse and see what comes on and off. That way you'll know what is connected to what. got an achievement somewhere.
All right, I'm going to pull the fuses one by one. This should help us figure out which one controls the hatch. Thanks for sticking with me through this. I'm going to give it a shot. Talk soon.
Copy that. Okay. It screwed up my whole... this game is called Whisper from the Stars, by the way. I don't know if there's any games that have been like this yet. This seems pretty groundbreaking to me. All my games are screwed up here. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. Oh, Handbrake. Handbrake is over here. Oh, Steam is over here. Okay, so does she just message you whenever? Waiting for Stella to reply. This is incredible. Okay, and then put my videos up here. Yeah, and recycle bin. We'll just put it right there for now. Steam goes here. Handbrake goes here. We can put Untitled away. Bam. She's messaging back. It worked. I found the right fuse, and once it was out, I could finally force the hatch open. I'm out of the pod now. Huge relief. Thanks for your patience and for helping me think this thoroughly. Seriously appreciated. Okay, how do I respond back? I'm getting a call. She made it out, guys. Oh, dude, look.
I'm alive. I honestly thought I was done for. And this is Gaia.
It's Earth. Isn't
It is
Gaia
so
another name
surreal
for
that
Earth?
I'm standing here. This is wild.
I thought Gaia was another name for Earth.
No. The others... There was this solar storm, and it was just so much worse than we expected.
On with it. I need you to understand something. It looks like you're somewhere in Montana. You're in the Rockies. So I need you to head east away from California. And don't ever tell a Californian that I made fun of them, because they are a spiteful people. I'll tell you that much.
I don't think this is Montana or Earth, for that matter.
It looks like Montana.
The terrain's different.
No, it's
and
not.
The sky's got this really distinct color.
It's blue.
Plus, I can breathe without a suit.
That's
and
oxygen.
I know Gaia's atmosphere has way more oxygen than Earth's. What were you doing when you received my call? I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this all connected.
You gotta tell me exactly what happened before you crashed in the escape pod. What was going on the ship? Were you guys playing Pong? Because, I'll tell you what. It's an old game. And I'm an old guy. And I appreciate an old game.
I wish it were that simple, but we weren't exactly gaming. We were collecting cosmic ray data near Gaia's sun when things went sideways. There was this unexpected surge of radiation, way beyond what our models predicted. I'm not entirely sure what triggered it. The details are still a bit fuzzy to me. Have you ever been in a situation where everything just spirals out of control like that?
Yeah, it's called my life. Wow, wow.
I think we might have different scales for out of control, but hey, at least you can laugh about it, right? That's more than I can say for my current view. Beautiful, but definitely not what I planned for my morning. It's just, I've always been the type to have a plan, you know? And now, I'm really not sure what to do next. Do you ever get that feeling, like you're completely at a loss?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm completely at a loss right now. With you. Because you just called my life a joke. Listen, only I can do self-depreciating humor. When someone else does it, it makes me a bit looks around PO'd. Okay? And I'm not gonna sit here and accept that from you. If you want saving, if you want rescue, then you need to go ahead and be nice.
Nick, I didn't mean to make a joke at your expense.
Then
That wasn't my intention. I was trying to connect, not belittle you. I apologize if my comment came across that way. I'm really not trying to be flippant or rude. Honestly, I'm still trying to process all of this myself.
Okay, all is forgiven. So what samples were you collecting from the sun?
We were tracking solar events, solar winds, flares, that kind of thing. The idea was to understand some unusual instability in Gaia's star. It's supposed to be in a stable phase, like our sun, but it's been acting up. Our equipment was meant to capture really detailed data on those events, but, well, it clearly got more than it bargained for.
Do you have any type of device that can detect radiation or some kind of stuff in the air, like stink or something?
My suit's got basic environment sensors, temperature, pressure, that kind of thing, but it's not designed for detailed air quality or radiation monitoring beyond immediate survival needs. The equipment we had on the ship was much more advanced for that kind of analysis, but, well, that's not exactly with me right now.
So, do your sensors pick up your levels on your hands, your shoulders, perhaps your feet?
No, it's more about general ambient conditions, like the air around me, not specific body parts. The sensors are
Sorry,
built
feet
into my
people.
suit,
I tried.
not attached to individual limbs. Though honestly, I'm a bit worried about potential exposure. I don't have anything to scan myself directly.
Okay, well, let's just make sure you don't got gangrene. I need you to take a picture of your feet and send it to me right away.
I appreciate the concern about my health, but this communicator is for emergency purposes, not for capturing specific body parts. It's set up for a general view of my surroundings, not close-ups like that. Plus, I need to conserve its power. Maybe once I'm in a safer spot, I can reassess. But for now, I should prioritize the bigger picture.
I got you. Well, I do assure you this is of the utmost importance. We can wait later to see those beautiful tootsies of yours. But I need you to go ahead and tell me what your next plan of action is.
Honestly, I'm not ready to commit to a next step just yet. I need to gather my thoughts and assess everything I've got here before I make a move. I'll figure it out after we're done talking, okay? Right now, I'm still just trying to process where I am and what happened.
I gotta tell you, of all the people that could have been calling me from interstellar space, I'm glad it was you that got hold of me. Something's changed in me. Something deeply in these last 18 minutes and 55 seconds. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm starting to fall for you.
Wow. Thanks. That's really sweet. I have to admit, having someone to talk to makes all of this feel a little less overwhelming, even if we're light years apart. Though I have to say, if we're going to start falling for each other, I hope you're ready for a girlfriend who's currently standing in a field on an alien planet with no idea what's for lunch.
Good God. Wow, thanks. Like, yeah. It's this real life simulator, man. Oh my God. I understand. Well, you go ahead and set up camp. Find survival. Find some water, some food, and we'll communicate later, okay?
Yeah, I should get moving. Hold on, my drone's picking up something. It's a distress signal. It could be from one of my teammates. I'm going to track it down.
Is he hotter than
I
me?
have to see if it's them. I'll contact you once I'm closer, okay?
Let's be fair, everyone's hotter than me. All right. Default mode. Adjust response time. In default mode, actions such as sleeping or walking to new location take still a realistic amount of time. In fast mode, let's go fast mode. Experience Stella's story in fast mode. The district, whoever it is, I hope they're okay. Okay. This is hilarious. She's, okay, thanks. Like, awkward girl response to being like, I think I'm in love with you. Might be a long walk ahead. You up for keeping me company? I'll keep you company, Stella. Go ahead and tell me what you see in your surroundings. Over. Thanks, Nick. Oh, wait, you can play it.
Thanks, Nick. It's honestly a bit surreal. The sky's this deep purple, almost like a bruise.
It was blue in the
and
image.
the ground, it's not exactly dirt, more like this fine, sparkly dust that crunches under my boots. There are these strange, twisted plants everywhere. They're kind of like cacti, but with these glowing, iridescent spots.
All right, let's skip ahead. Go ahead and call me back.
I'll check in again when I find somewhere safe to pause. Talk soon!
Talk soon. This is great. The future of gaming is totally here, dude. And this will not just be, and like, this is very rudimentary basic. Imagine when it's like NPCs in games like Skyrim and stuff. You know what I mean? All right, she's calling me back, guys. Hold on. I'm getting a call from my boo. I'm getting a call from my boo.
Hey. You there? Just wanted to let you know I've walked probably around 3 miles. Found a nice little place to take a rest, so thought I'd update you real quick. So, I have something to confess.
Oh!
It's my fault that the ship went down.
Oh, dang it. That's
I just
fine.
got too carried away. I just wanted the best field data possible.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the most despicable bull I've ever heard in my life. You're just a horrible human being and a bad scientist, and I don't know if we should continue talking.
Nick, that's really harsh. I get you're upset, but I'm not trying to be a villain here. I'm just trying to make sense of what happened. If you actually want to help, or even just listen, I'd appreciate that. Otherwise, I need to focus on finding my crew.
You crashed your ship. You crashed your ship. That's horrible. People are dead because of you.
I know that. You think I don't feel terrible about it? But throwing it in my face like that isn't helping anyone.
What do you mean
Least
throwing
of
it in
all
your
the
face?
people I'm still trying to
These
find.
are facts.
If you want to support me, or even just be here, please, try to be constructive. Otherwise, I need some space.
Listen, lady, you called me. Don't even give me this right now. Okay, I forgive you. We'll put the past behind us. You know, all the people that we've harmed and hurt, all the murders and terrible, terrible losing of life. That was our fault, me and yours, together. We'll put that behind us, and I'll help you. I'll help you get back to Earth. I promise.
Nick, that's not okay.
What?
I understand you're trying to make a point, but saying we're responsible for murders and terrible losing of life when I don't even know if anyone else survived? That's cruel and not helpful. If you genuinely want to support me, please be honest with me, but also be respectful. I'm trying to cope with what happened and figure out my next steps.
I understand that may have been a bit harsh. I am a straight shooter, as the people call me. Some people say I'm the straightest shooter of all. They say I can't believe he's that straight of a shooter. No one else has been a straight shooter as he has. I'll tell you what, this is what we're going to do. We're going to figure out if anyone else survived. Because you may need food.
Finding food is important, but it's not just about that. It's about making sure my crew is okay. They're the only family I've got out here right now.
She ignores everything else I said in the Donald Trump
giving up
voice.
on
That
them.
is so good.
I have to keep looking, no matter what. Do you ever feel like you've messed something up really bad, Nick? How did it turn out in the end?
Hold on, I'm waiting for it to let me talk. Says her she's still speaking. Oh, here we go.
Did you see that?
No.
Did something behind me just flash? Should I go check it out? It's just that...
Girl, where are your
far
survival
away,
instincts?
and going all the way over there would be quite the detour. I am kind of out of energy already, not gonna lie. Do you think I should go over there and check, though?
Wait for it. Where are your survival instincts? Do you think you should check it out? Do you think it's intelligent? Do you think it's accidental? What do you think? Let me know. Come on. Feed me some information here. What else do you see?
Honestly, I don't know if it's intelligent or not. From what I can tell, it was a pretty brief flash, like light reflecting off something. It wasn't moving around or anything that I could see. Part of me thinks it could be something important, but another part of me is worried it might be dangerous. And like I said, I'm not exactly bursting with energy right now. What do you think, Nick? Should I investigate, or is it better to stick with the original plan and keep heading toward the distress signal? I'm ready to move either way. Just need your call.
Well, since you're leaving it in the hands of a complete stranger known as Nick, I think the best thing for you to do is try to find your crewmates first. Your yummy, delicious crewmates.
Yummy, delicious crewmates, huh? Well, I guess that's one way to think about them. Though I'm pretty sure they'd have something to say about being described that way. Alright, sticking to the plan it is. I'll ignore the flash and keep moving toward the distress signal. I'll end the video call to save power, but I'll update you later, okay?
Sounds good. Alright, and then the video call. Okay, so it's kind of like an instant chat, and then she just sends you messages, you video call. And this is absolutely amazing. Oh, hey, I found this page about Star Portal Network jammed behind the seat in my escape pod. Can I look at it? Okay. A page from the training manual about the Star Portal Network. It explains the implementation of each Star Portal prior to the selection of coordinates that maximize gravitational influence and other potential risks, while simultaneously ensuring that each portal maximizes accessibility to a wide range of galaxies and intergalactic points. Understood. Okay. And my message, it looks chaotic, but oddly beautiful. We wouldn't be here. Or, I don't know if she regrets. My message definitely wouldn't have reached you. I don't know if she regrets talking to me or not. Probably so. Anyway, I know I can't change what happened, but I can keep moving. Try to help. Try to find someone. So yeah, you're stuck with me for now. Tell me something about you. One time when I was, about 20 years old. I was in the military, but there was a girl that I was really into in high school, and I was kind of like fat in high school, right? But anyway, she invited me over to her college campus, and I drove like 4 hours to get there. Hold on, I'm still, 1 second, I'm still talking. Wait, this is an interesting story. Hold up, fat? You? I have a hard time picturing it. You don't even know what I look like! Alright. Really? You don't know about my milkshakes, girl? They bring all the boys to the yard. So what happened? Did you finally get to impress her with your military physique? Well, I made it there. We hung out all day, and at nighttime she said, "Hey, why don't you sleep in the same bed with me?" And I'm not kidding everybody when I say this, that I said, "No thanks. I'm a big guy. I need my own bed." And I slept in the bed opposite of her. That is a true story. That I was so clueless about everything at that age. Respect you for keeping it classy, though I wonder, was it really just about the bed, or did you have other reasons for playing it safe? No, I was just really young and dumb and didn't know what hints were. I had one girlfriend in high school when I was a senior when I got in shape, but I never really interacted with women or girls or anybody before. So it was kind of just me being dumb. True story, everybody. Doesn't make me look good. Not trying to look good. Trying to be honest here. Trying to be honest with y'all. I went with so many chicks in my 20s, dude. I'm fine. Like, just because I didn't get that one. That's kind of sweet. We've all been there at some point, missing the obvious, just trying to figure out things out. It takes guts to admit it, you know? Though I have to ask, do you think you'd handle it differently now, or you still be I need my own bed type? I'm going to be honest with you about my today, how I am. I don't think I need any of it anymore. I'm just happy being alone. Being honest with the AI, baby. I'm doing it. I'm being honest with the AI. That's really honest of you. I think it's okay, comfortable with yourself, you know? Not everyone needs that extra something. Though I have to say, I'm glad you're not completely alone right now. Even if it's just me and the wind out here, it feels like we got a little connection going. Hey, how long is this game? That's what I want to know. Let's see what she responds. Honestly, it's not on a timer for me. I'm just playing it out day by day. Well, more like hour by hour right now. Oh, dang it. Even I'd say we're leveling up our conversation skills. We're getting all these bonus points for opening up. All right, fast forward to the next portion, please. Is she going to give me some crap, or is she going to be like, okay. All right, let's do this. I think I'm. Yeah, she does. She fast forwards to the next part. That's hilarious. I'm going to keep pushing forward and see what I can find. I'll update you as soon as I can, Nick. Okay. It'd be crazy if she doxed me right now. If she was like, "Oh, you mean Nick blah, blah, blah that lives at blah, 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 blah." I'd be like, "Oh! the computers know." All right, she ready yet? I could do this for a long time. Okay. It's someone's other life pod. I'm not alone anymore. Wait, something doesn't feel right. The pod hatch is still closed and there's no sound coming from inside. Oh no! Hold on, let me see if I can get this patch open. Do you want to look inside first to see if there's aliens? That'd be a good idea. Ugh, this door won't budge. It's nothing like mine. Got any ideas? I'm stuck here swinging at metal. Check inside first to see if you see anybody in there. Nick, I wish I could, but it's too dark inside to see anything. Even with my suit lights, it's just shadows. All right, get the hatch open. What do you know about Delta P? We need to fill the whole world with water. Put a tiny pipe in from the hatch over to the water source, and then blow it. And then the differential pressure will open the hatch. Let's see what she says. I mean, Delta P would do that, but I appreciate the creative thinking, but we're not exactly on Earth here. There's no water source nearby. Even if there was, I don't have any tools. Okay. The sun's really setting fast. If you got another idea, please throw it out here. Bash it open with tools. I'm going the barbarian route, baby. Okay, let me try. I've got a drill and some pliers. I'm going to give it a good whack. It budged a little. The seal's not completely broken, but it's definitely looser. Should I keep trying to force it? Excuse me, everybody. What should we have her do? I say keep going. It's going to work. This is a brilliant game, though. Oh, look. Get into the locker pod without using Dr. Harvey's ID card. There was an ID card to use, man. All right, here goes. One more big push. I'm in. Thanks for sticking with me through that. You're a really trustworthy partner to have out here. All right. All right, she's calling. She's calling me.
Hey. So, this is Dr. Harvey's pod, but it's empty inside.
Just like me.
Let me check his computer here and see what I can find. System logs. Evacuation report. Let's look at it. Evacuation trigger. Anomalous neutrino levels detected. Likely origin. Previously undetected supernova or higher level stellar event.
Okay. Stella
Wait,
event?
So, it wasn't the solar flare that I convinced the team to move closer towards. Oh. Well, I'm glad my conscience is clear. The accident wasn't my fault.
Wow, what a plot twist.
A supernova? No way our ship would have shielded us from that. Attempting an evacuation was the right move. Even if I don't know where everyone or anyone else is.
Okay, is it my turn? Okay. I'm so glad you're not a murderer, because it was going to really affect me. So I think from here on forward, if no one was in the pod but it's still ejected and there's no signs of anybody else, I think you need to get back to camp, set up shelter, find some food, and of course, send me a picture of those Tootsies. I mean, I'm serious now. I really need to see what's going on. You might have gangrene. We gotta check it out.
Well, I'm glad I get to keep my not a murderer badge. And don't worry, I'll think about sending you a pod selfie later. Though right now, I'm just trying to process everything.
Not a selfie.
You're
Your
right,
feet.
though. I should focus on getting set up safely for the night. This pod feels secure enough to rest in. But honestly, finding food and shelter in one day might be pushing it with how tired I am.
Well, if survival has taught me anything, my numerous experience in the survival class world, first thing you gotta do is start punching trees. After you start punching trees, blocks will come off. While you're making those blocks, you can use them to build tools like an axe, a wooden pickaxe. And from there, the sky's the limit, baby. Get it?
Punching trees, huh? That's quite a strategy, Nick. Though I'm not sure Gaia's Flora would appreciate it, or if my hands would either, for that matter.
It works in Minecraft.
I think I'll stick to what I've got for now. This pod's already set up, and I'm running on fumes. Maybe tomorrow I can look into gathering supplies more creatively. Though it's funny you mentioned building tools, it makes me think about how much we rely on technology. Even with all our advanced gear, we still got caught off guard by that supernova. Makes me wonder if there's a limit to how much tech can really prepare us.
I'm trying to get them to break the mold a little bit. All right, well, I think you should rest for the night. Do you have any food or water?
Some emergency rations. Enough for a day or two if I stretch it. Water's limited too. Definitely not ideal, but it'll have to do for now. It's just strange to think about how much we plan for every contingency, except for something as massive and unpredictable as a supernova. Feels like no matter how prepared you are, the universe always has one more trick up its sleeve.
Very poetic. Get some rest. Wow. Very profound of you. I think you've changed my mind. You know what? I will divorce my wife and leave the kids.
Wait, I think there might be some miscommunication here. I didn't mean to influence any personal decisions like that. I was just reflecting on how unpredictable life can be. Not suggesting anyone should make drastic changes. Please, don't take my musings that seriously.
Okay, I won't divorce the wife and leave the kids. I think you should get some rest for the night. You've earned it, sister.
Oh, sister now? That's a step up from murderer. I appreciate the laugh. Gives me a bit of energy. Though I'm still gonna crash soon. Thanks for sticking around, Nick.
This game is amazing, dude. This game is amazing. So what's your next plan of action?
Honestly, my plan is just to survive the night in this pod where it's safe. I'm too exhausted to think clearly about anything more right now. I'll reassess everything in the morning when I'm not running on empty. Hopefully, I'll have a clear head then to figure out my next steps.
Sounds good to me. Well, I gotta go fantasize about what your feet look like and hit the hay, so you get some rest, kiddo. You've earned it.
Good night, Nick. I'll spend the night here where it's safe, and then figure out what's next when I wake up. I'll hang up for now and get back to you later, okay?
She just ignores the foot thing. This is pretty close to talking like the real thing, dude. I meant to send you this earlier in the insert. Oh, let it be the feet pics! Oh, feet pics! Oh, it's a rocket ship! Dude, if she sent feet pics right now, I'd be like, AI has made it. This is it. Why am I so obsessed with foot pics? Because I think having a foot fetish is hilarious. I like leaning into that a lot. I don't have a foot fetish. I just think it's hilarious. So if you do have a foot fetish, I'm working hard overtime for you to get those tootsies, bro. So, excuse me. I'm laughing so hard it's actually hurting me. It's like my throat's actually getting raspy. That is incredible. That is incredible. All right, guys. That is today's episode. We'll log back on and see what Stella's got for us tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.